Good afternoon. Welcome to River's Edge Homestead. Today we're carrying on with day 2 of our trailer project. Yesterday we got the rest of the decking off. We started cutting some of the metal out. We got the back bar off. Today we're going to get the side bars off. We're going to cut the axle out. So we're going to cut the U-bolts. We're going to cut the spring hangers off of those tubes, and we're going to move them to the new tubes. So we're going to reuse that. And as you can see, there's my nicely bent axle. So it's pretty much toast forever being used on a trailer again. I'll keep it in terms of I might be able to come up with another project where I might need just cut axles and weld them on with be a low speed kind of in the bush application. But tend not to throw a lot of axles out. The hubs are worth about $100 a pop, so we try not to dispose of that. We will hold on to that. And so that's today's project. Now it is minus 22 out with a wind chill of minus 35, and I am on grid. This is an insulated shop, 24 by 24, but it does not have heat. So typically you're going to reach this in an off-grid situation. Also is how do you heat your shop to keep warm? Okay, especially at minus 22. What I find really works well is these things. Now, this is a, whatever you want to call it, Tiger Torch torpedo heater. This one happens to be a Remington 70,000 BTU kerosene heater. Now, in this shop, where no heat has been on, this unit will about 45 minutes take it from unbearably cold, can't work in it, to up above 0 degrees, and you're able to work in it. Now, they do like to suck the kerosene. 70,000 BTU does use a lot of kerosene, but it does get the job done. Now, the other tool on the homestead that I find extremely helpful is these things. 4.5-inch grinders. This is how I cut the metal off. I use a 4.5-inch grinder. I use, of course, you can see it's the entire cutting disc. It's 4.5 by 3/64. Nice and thin, razor thin. You get a nice little cut. Now, if you're going to use these, make sure you buy a big pack because you go through these discs like crazy. So that is my main tools today. Way to keep myself warm. My grinder to cut the metal. So that's basically all you need. And you'll need some welding tools when we start welding it all back together again. So same concept if you're off grid. You probably need some way to keep yourself warm. If I was off grid in a shop, I would probably have a wood stove, but in this shop I don't. Insurance companies don't like wood stoves in shops. So anyway, you have a good afternoon, and we'll update you on day 3 of how far we got and what we're up to here on rebuilding this trailer. Again, this is River's Edge Homestead, and you have a good afternoon.